Hey, Brandy here, the quilter on fire. You are not going to believe how cute this project is. I even surprised myself. Join me today for QUILT FLIP's Thrift Shop Finds. Can you imagine the joy when I stumble across something new to me at the thrift shop and it just hits me? I could quiltify this. Join me today for a holiday project you just might want to try yourself. You might even find some of my thrifty finds for this project around your home. So here's what I found at the thrift store. I found a wreath. So this is a pretty good quality wreath, even though it's an artificial wreath. It has an old ribbon I'll probably remove. It's $6.99 at the thrift shop. I'll get rid of the old paper ribbon. It's pretty good quality because it's got a metal frame. It's got 2 tiers. I really like the way it was put together. So a tiny little wreath, it'll be for my front door. I also found these larger plastic. I was pretty happy they were plastic because I can do something fun with them. $2.50. I found a smaller version for $1.50, and then also I found some lights, and I couldn't believe I found blue Christmas lights. I love blue. I've got a lot of blue and white decor in my house for Christmas, and these were $3 each. So for just, about $14, I got the whole thing for the entire project. Now you might be thinking, Brandy, well, how are you going to quiltify this? Well, keep watching. I'm going to join my fabric from my stash with the supplies for this project, and I'm going to make something super fun. So since I found these blue lights, I think I'm going to go with a blue and white theme for this project. So I was able to pull some blue grunge, I think, from my stash. I had it in 2 different colors, and this is just leftovers from other projects. Got some little bits as well. So I'll use up all of that. And then I found a Northcott fabric that goes with both of them. It's got both beautiful blues in there, and it's got a bit of sparkle to it. So that'll be really good for a holiday project. And I really wanted to do a blue and white theme, so I found this white on white with polka dots. I think it'll go perfect with this whole project. So let's see what I can do with these fun fabrics that I found in my stash to quiltify my holiday wreath. To start off, I'm going to take these little plastic decorations and I'm going to cover them with fabric. So look how cute they'll be. This is what they'll look like. Okay, so I have to determine the size of a square. So I'm just going to kind of measure exactly what I'll need. If I go top to bottom, I'll need about to here. So that's about 7 inches. So I'll cut a 7-inch square and I'll see how it goes. I always knew there was some reason I was keeping these twist ties for 20 years. So I've determined that I need about a 7 by 7-inch square to cover each little bobble. And so I've cut out 6 of those. So I'm basically they're even wrinkly. I'm not even pressing them because I'm going to be pulling them tight around here. So I'm going to do one side, then the other side, and then I'm just going to flip it over and tuck these down. So I've sort of got these 4 little corners, so they're all kind of consistent. And then I'm just going to take the little tie and wrap it around. Simple as that. It's like a tiny little holiday ghost. So I'll make 6 and then I'll start on the small ones. Now that I've got the 6 big ones done, I'm going to do the little ones. So for the little baubles, I've got 21 of them. I'm not going to use these again because I've used them on the big one. So I've got the 2 different blues that I absolutely love and a white, and I've got 7 of each. And now let's get wrapping. Now that I've got all these decorations done, I have to do a little bit of work on this squashed wreath. It is absolutely just squished to the max, and it's actually probably 2 or 3 inches bigger than it looks. So I'm just using my fingers to spread out all the little tendrils of greenery, and I'm just going to go all the way around and spread it all out nicely. Okay, so that took a while, but now we have a beautiful, full, fluffed out wreath, and it's time to add the ornaments. This is going to be so cute. So add all the big ones first so they're evenly spaced out. There's only 6 of them, and I'm going to use these little ends to tie them onto some of these, greenery. So we've got one on there. Let's spread them out a bit. I'm also going to put one on the high level and one on the low level. You still want to be able to see it, but you want them to be nicely spread out. Okay, now that I've got the big ones on there, I'm going to start putting the little minis in there. And if I see the tails and everything, I'm going to tuck those in a little better so that they're well hidden. This one came off. We'll get her back on. There we go. And it's kind of easy now to just put a blue one by every white one, and then the other blue one can go in between. Time to add in the last blue. Okay, so I'm done getting all the beautiful baubles on and all the different colors of fabric. And if you are much more of a decor expert than me, I mean, I'm a quilter. I'm not an expert at holiday decor. You probably would have realized by now that it would have been brilliant of me to put the lights on first. But you know what? I'm just going to go with it, and I'm going to try to get these lights on in any way that I can. There might even be too many lights in here for one little wreath. I have no idea. Okay, so here goes. I'm going to try to get these lights on. These baubles might fall off. I might have to reposition some of them, but I'm just going to give it a try. Okay, not gonna lie, that took a minute putting the lights on after the baubles were on. All the ornaments are so cute. So just take a minute now to primp and prod and make sure they're attached still, and all of those little twist ties are not showing. You don't want those to be seen. Get the tails tucked under. And now we're gonna light it up. Let's see how cute she looks with the lights on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that is the most adorable thing. I'm going to put this on the door of my house, and it's going to be such a cute little quiltified creation. Now I know there's not actually quilting on here, but it's quilting fabrics that I love. It's beautiful and blue, which is actually my color theme. So I really hope you guys like it, and you might want to try this at home. Be sure to watch and like all of the quilt flips that I'm doing on this channel, and subscribe so you never miss a thing. I never imagined this project would turn out so cute. If you have watched this video this far, be sure to click on subscribe. You are my kind of people and you belong here. Stay tuned next week for more Quilt Flips thrift shop finds. Bye for now.